Hello everyone. So today I'll be addressing a very important question that if you are moving to mobile development, you are previously a developer or you want to learn development from scratch, do you want to move to game development or app development? So first thing first, we all know that all of the games are also apps, which means that there is some overlap between these two fields. So when we are talking about game development, we need to basically get an idea of how to think about developing a games. So basically, we are thinking in the term of game loops, frames, levels, and scoring, and how we are handling the different basically positions and properties of players. So game apps also requires game art design, animation, music, sound effects, physics, and real-time multi-user interaction, which is not the case in most of the non-game apps. So another important aspect of basically games is the optimizations and rendering. So you need to have a basic idea of how optimizations are being done, how GPU and CPU is being utilized in the different frames and different aspects of the games so that you can basically optimize it for better user experience. Mostly games are built cross-platform on tools like Unity and Unreal Engine. They provide the physics and all of the complicated aspects of the games that are usually you encounter when you are developing the games. So you do not need to worry about all that and you can simply focus on the logic building and the other aspects of the games. Also, there are other assets and other type of open source help that is available for the development in on these platforms. Now, let's see the two platforms. Basically, Unity 3D. It provides all of the relevant functionality to develop good quality games from small level to mid level games. If you are working with high level games, always choose Unreal Engine. I have not worked with it, but it is quite extensively being used by developers throughout the world. So it provides you all of the basics to develop a game, and you can then focus on the logic and graphics and other aspects of the games. So developers are not involved in the graphic side. As such, you can give suggestions, but there are usually designers and graphics people who basically provide you the graphics, and then you can develop a game using all of that. So in short, it is quite a creative process and an iterative process where you can basically suggest different kind of improvements to graphics to improve the overall feel of the game. So now let's discuss about app development. So app development is more structured and boring from that perspective. So when I moved to app development, I find it quite a non-creative process, and you require a different kind of a skill set and mentality when you are focusing on apps. You need to have a basic know-how of databases, application interfaces, APIs, and a good grasp over the language, which you usually have if you are moving from some other language to mobile app development. If you want to develop native apps, then for iOS, you need to focus on the learning of Swift or UIKit or Swift UI, which has a declarative syntax and quite easy to learn. And you get to know the basics of the language and the frequently used frameworks to develop a basic understanding of the environment in which you are going to develop iOS apps. I also have some of the tutorials up on my channel where you can check different videos and learn about all of these aspects. And when we discuss about Android, you either need to learn Java or Kotlin. Mostly developers are now working with Kotlin. I do not know that Java is working on Android Studio and Eclipse for now. So you have to work on different kind of an IDEs, and you should have a basic idea of the commonly used libraries and the build process, which is a bit different and complicated as compared to the iOS process. In case of hybrid apps or cross-platform apps, you can focus on two of the frameworks, two of the platforms. One is React Native, which is developed by Facebook in 2015, and you can build mobile apps very easily for App Store as well as Play Store and using JavaScript, which is already known by a majority of the developer community. If you want to focus on Flutter, it is developed by Google in 2017. It is also a popular choice for developers due to its high performance, ease of use, and an extensive pre-built library of widgets. It uses Dart programming language, so you need to learn a new programming language if you want to develop games on Flutter. I have not worked with the hybrid platforms and only on the native platforms for Android and iOS. So basically, I can tell you that from game development, app development is a bit different, but these fields do overlap. So if you are working in game development, you can switch to app development and vice versa. So another aspect of this discussion is the monetary side of being an app developer or a game developer. So normally, on average, an app developer earns 5 to 10% more than a game developer working with the same number of years of experience per annum. So it means that if you are going to game development, you are going to earn less, but the process is more fun and creative. So it all depends on your priorities and how you want to proceed with your career choices. So this is all for this discussion. I hope you have enjoyed it, and it is going to help you to further decide if you want to select any of the subfield from mobile development from these two fields. And if there are any queries or questions, post in the comment section. If you want any other thing to this discussion, also, the comment section is open to you. Do not forget to like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.